It's COP30, as you well know. Oh, and it's kicking off. And are the usual suspects coming out.
These. What would your message be to someone who might right now be sitting in the shoes that you once filled as a Prime Minister of a country who is dealing with domestic backlash?
Well, I think we've got to ask ourselves how we came to the point where something that is about the preservation of our planet for the next generation, how did that end up becoming so political? Because this really should in many ways be a very straightforward question. If immediately within the next 5 years, someone said that without significant change, you run the risk of losing huge parts of our ecosystem, wildfires, tropical cyclones that will take many people's lives, and a planet that's so warm that people will die from from heat. If that presented itself with immediacy, then maybe we would be hearing different debates. But that is actually the consequence of indecision and inaction. There should be no politics in that. It should be much more straightforward. So to any politician, I would say endeavour to take the politics out, because that is only holding us back.
Yes, our very own Jacinda, mate, looking quite refreshed there, may I add, as well. I'm sure a couple of breaks after all that Rona malarkey has certainly helped out, hasn't it? So, congratulations, marveloso. Should we see if we can answer what she's talking about there? So, basically, the idea that we're not all getting together, throwing all our money, freedom, sovereignty, the idea that we're all going to roast in our beds overnight because the temperature's getting too scorchio for us to be able to live, well, that is silly. Yeah, that's just making it political. Yeah, but if we just go back just a little bit, to the period that I've already mentioned, the Rona period, let's do that, where Jacinda, one of the individuals, came out and said a few things, actually quite a few things, that on reflection, in hindsight, when prodded a little bit, politically or not, when questioned, well, the impact on people now, today, years later, is, let's say challenging, shall we? To now being put in a situation where all our sovereignty, all our freedom, all our money, all our anything that we could have ever have had in the future is being absolutely systematically taken away from us because of individuals like you telling us that after, private jetting and all of that stuff as well, with things like COP30, telling us that we've got to keep giving all those things so we can just about barely survive, maybe, and not burn to death. We got questions about that too. And whether you think that that's political or not, I believe that when it comes to stripping everything away from individuals, they are going to have questions about that, at least people who are paying a bit of attention to this, right? So I think that answers that. And I think certainly the Rona period goes a long way to demonstrate exactly what I'm talking about here. Ta-ta.